shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to sports talk.
We're talking about how physical that game was for both teams yesterday. How does that impact your team to go through a Big 12 that might not have quite gotten the credit it deserves for the depth and the physical nature of some of the games that you played over the course of the year?
I think it's definitely helped our team. I mean, every team grows from their experiences throughout the year, and we certainly are no different. It was a very strong league this year, top to bottom. A lot of really good teams, a lot of physical play, and the game yesterday was certainly put that on display.
Many people have said that LSU looks a lot more like a Big 12 team these days. How much have you seen of LSU so far this year?
Not much. Obviously, they're playing well, done a great job. You know, offensively, quarterbacks obviously played really well for them, and very talented football team. So we'll start getting into them here shortly.
Hey, Coach Riley, it's been awesome to watch your offense, reinvent yourself the last couple years with Baker and Kyler. This year, how different has it been for you as a play caller with a quarterback like Jalen Hurts?
It's been different, but it's to be expected. It was different the last few years too, and we've always taken pride in adapting to the guys that we have, and Jalen's done a tremendous job. I mean, won all the games but one. 50 touchdowns accounted for. I mean, he's played really well, and we hope his best ball's right here at the end.
Coach, your defense has been criticized in years past, but there's been major improvement this season. Can you quantify the impact defensive coordinator Alex Grinch has had on this unit? What in particular are you seeing?
That's the only thing that's keeping them from winning the championship. Since they've been making the playoffs, it's just been the defense. They had the offense to compete with the other team's offense. It's just that defense. Can this defense hold up this year and give his team a chance? Slow the other team down and give them an opportunity to take over the game. That's the only question they've been having since they've been making the playoffs. It's just been their defense. That's about it.
An improvement standpoint on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Coach Grinch and our staff have done a great job. We knew that we wanted to go in a different direction as far as the culture and mentality first, and give our coaches credit, players credit for buying in there. We've played, I think, more confident, more aggressive ball, making a lot of plays, big plays in big games, and doing it early, kind of in that defensive tenure here. And so it's been fun to see how much better we've gotten through the year, and our players we've got a lot of very dominant games, and yesterday was a great example.
Third straight year, Lincoln, that you get an SEC team in the playoff, third different one you faced. What impact is there in terms of preparation when you've faced off with teams from that conference, which has been in many cases, along with Clemson, the standard bearer during the college football playoff era?
I don't put it into conferences. I mean, there's individual teams in conferences. I don't really see much carryover. I do believe, LSU is a really good football team, and that's part of the playoff. I mean, the playoff is nothing.
It's going to come down to who had the football last. Because both of these defenses right here are up and down. Next minute they have a good game. Next minute they not playing as a good defense. LSU had a good championship game that the defense did to slow down Georgia and be able to get LSU a chance to blow them out. It's just like it's gonna come down to who could slow each other down, who could have the football last to win the game. If their defense don't slow each other down, if Oklahoma defense don't slow down LSU offense or LSU defense don't slow down Oklahoma defense, it's just going to be an offensive battle because both of their defense has been up and down.
New to us, you should be facing really good teams, and there's no doubt we're going to be facing a good team, and LSU is going to be facing a pretty good team too.
There's no question about that. I mean, you're back in the playoff now. How have you modified, adjusted, if at all, your schedule, your preparation plan, that type of thing through the experiences that you've had the last couple of years?
Yeah, it's definitely grown. It's the scheduling is there's a lot to it because there's a lot of different scenarios, things at play, and then this year, it's a little bit different for everybody because everything's a week later this year, and so it'll be new for all of us, even I guess Coach Swinney and myself, the two that have been in it. It will definitely be even different for us. So, but you definitely learn through the years. Some things that we've done very well, some things that we know we need to do better from a preparation standpoint. We'll build a schedule here quickly now that we know where we're going and get a plan together and go execute it.
Lincoln, you're known as one of the more innovative thinkers and play callers and offensive minds, not just in the college game, but all of football. Last couple of years, we've marveled at what Baker's been able to do, and Kyler, and this year early, especially with what Jalen has done. And yet, within the season, from right around the Kansas State game on, you guys kind of changed your personality and how you attacked. Can you kind of talk about that, what you guys were challenged with, and the answers that you came up with right in the middle of the year?
I think we've just kind of continued to evolve, honestly, as the years gone on. Some of it's how people are playing you, some of it's how your personnel evolves, and not only was Jalen new this year, but the entire offensive line was new, other than our center, and so a lot of very, very new pieces. A lot of and the whole thing is just trying to put something together that gives us advantages and gives us a chance to win. And so we've done some good things. We still think our best ball offensively is out there, and so excited about having a chance to grow over the next couple of weeks. And then
Jalen Hurts can't turn over the football against LSU because they will take advantage of that. You've seen it happen against Jay Fromm. When he turned the football over, it ain't do no get LSU a lot of confidence, and the offense took over after them turnovers. He had to take care of the football against this team. Because if you turn over the football, it's going to be a long game for them. So he had to protect his football against LSU. You can't turn over the football against this team. You gotta at least play a good enough game to be able to have a chance to win this game against them. No turnovers. It's like, can Oklahoma defense slow down Joe Burrow? Can they slow him down and they running game down? Can they just get pressure on Joe Burrow to make him hesitant on every throw?
And then headed to Atlanta.
So if you're going to have your best ball offensively over the next couple of weeks and then the game against LSU, in what areas would you like to see some growth from Jalen in terms of the passing game?
I think it's just consistency from our group as a whole. As you guys know, sometimes the throw's off and it's a route. Sometimes it's a protection. Sometimes it's a read or a throw by quarterback. I mean, it takes the whole group being in sync. And when we play in sync, we play pretty good. We've got to do that more consistently, especially against a good team. And so that'll be certainly our challenge going into this one.
Lincoln, we appreciate your time, my friend. Congratulations, 3 for 3 in making the college football playoff. Wish you the best of luck. Hey, thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more scores, highlights,